Yeah, that's what's
awesome right there. Hell yeah, man.
That was so sick. I mean, I haven't had a day like this in literally 3 years, man, since before the red tide. It's so good to see these fish.
Yes, sir.
This is officially the biggest trout I've caught in Tampa Bay in 3 years. Yes! That was awesome! Yes!
Hi there. I'm Captain Tyler Capella and welcome to the Waterman's Way channel. So today we are here in my beautiful home waters of St. Petersburg, Florida in Tampa Bay. It's early spring. A lot of these fish are pushing up super shallow, offering up some amazing sight fishing opportunities. So we're gonna be throwing some light tackle action with 2 lures that these fish have never seen before that I'm super excited about and super excited to show you. Now the first one is called the Sneak Rig. Now this is a 4-inch cast Prodigy, but you see that hook in the front? This thing has an amazing action that absolutely crushes these fish up here in the shallows. The second part of the video, we're gonna be throwing nothing but topwater plugs. Now this looks like a walk the dog style lure, but actually it's a stick bait. So you kind of use this sweeping action. It has this incredible darting action on one sweep, and the fish are responding to it like crazy. We're gonna be catching some snook, some big trout. I'm out here with my buddy Ryan Hanks. So let's get out there in the flats of Tampa Bay, do some awesome sight fishing, and show you some new techniques. Let's get after it.
All this right here.
Yep.
There's about 30 or 40 snook sitting there. And over here too. Just gonna, I don't want to, they're so spooky, I'm just gonna let the wind just ease us up in there and wait till we can get a cast. Make sure you throw it way over them. Oh, yes sir.
Hell yeah.
Yes sir. That's a good fish too. A little better, a little better. Coming at me, coming at me, coming at me, coming at me, coming at me. Hey there, baby. Nice fish.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Snooky. What's up? That was cool. Look how white they are up in here. It's gorgeous. Yes, sir. Nice fish. All right, Snooky. Beautiful. Doing the old snook thumb chomp. Ooh, that water's a little chilly. They're still not super fired up yet, but all right, baby. Let's go. All right, first fish of the day. I just had a bite right before that, and they're starting to wake up. The water's still a little bit cold, but we're gonna get into them here. It's beautiful water. You can see it's just pretty well crystal clear out here. Nothing like sight fishing them on the beach, baby. Here we go. Sir.
Nice.
Nice big trout, man.
Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah.
They like this indoor. That's a good trout.
That's a nice trout, bro.
Hell yeah.
Here, I'll help you out with that. Nice, dude. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
He's over 20. That's gator status.
Heck yeah. One big trout I've caught in a while, man.
Sure. Really nice. Nice trout, brother.
Thanks, man.
That's PB.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Nice gator trout from Tampa Bay. They are warming up out here.
I like it.
On the Sneak Rig, it's working. Awesome, man. Right here. Bye-bye, baby. Yes, sir. Good job, man.
Yeah.
Boom.
Cool. I like it.
There we go, yes.
Oh yeah, that hard.
Go throw in there, throw in there. Get a double. Yep. See, well, they're fired up. They might hit that one too. It's nice and easy.
That's cool, man. Look how white they are too, because they're on the beach.
There's a good one right there. Yeah, that's all right. We got plenty more. Not a giant, but super cool. There he is. Look how white he is. Pretty.
Yeah, it's cool. That's awesome.
All right, Ryan, well, that was good, but there's a lot more fish to be caught, so let's move some spots. I've got another spot I want to try, see if we can't catch some big gators up shallow.
All right, cool.
It's a few miles away, so let's go. Let's see if we can get this guy right here. See him laying in the hole? Looks like there's a lemon shark over there sitting. It's weird. All right, here we go. Yes, sir. All right, go up in there. Go in there. Quick. There's a bunch. Yes, look at him chasing him. Look at him chasing him.
That's crazy.
Throw it right on him. Throw it right on him. Yes! That was awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
You're over me.
I'm out now. Oh, he pulled off.
Look at the lemon.
Dude, that was cool.
Oh, that's what it's all about right there.
That's so cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's awesome.
About an 18-incher or so. Then you had yours was probably 20. Beauty. Awesome, man.
Good job, dude.
That was cool.
That was cool. Hell yeah. That was awesome seeing that eat, dude.
Let's see, there's probably a couple more hanging out still.
There's one right there. Is that the one?
That's the one I just let go. There's one right here.
Okay.
Yep, that might do it. God, those fish did not hesitate. You go. Come on. Drop it right there. Boom! Yes, sir!
Nice.
That's awesome.
That is so cool.
Isn't that the deal?
That's the deal, man.
That's
That
it.
is awesome.
That's what I've been trying to do this whole time.
That is so cool. Look at that, dude. That was awesome.
Tell me this is recording.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay, good. Yes, sir.
That is so awesome.
That's what I've been trying to get this whole time.
Hell yeah.
See what I'm-
That is cool as hell.
That's what I'm talking about, Ryan.
Hell yeah.
All right. Ready. Yeah, that's what's
awesome right there. Hell yeah, man. Good stuff.
Isn't that cool?
That was so cool.
This kind of fishing is super addictive, man. Oh, look at him hanging out right there.
Oh, that's fun. Dude, those eats are so cool to see.
That was what I was looking for, baby. Woo! That's what I'm talking about,
sir.
man.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
right there.
that is what it's all about. Sight fishing for trout in the shallows. It's so addictive. You can see why. I mean, those trout hit it almost off the rod tip there. That was badass. That is what I'm talking about.
I like it. That's
Yes.
good stuff right there.
All right, now let's show you exactly what you need to go out there and catch these fish on the sneak rig. Obviously, it is crushing the fish out there. They've never seen it before. So the first thing you'll need is a pack or a couple packs of the cast 4.1-inch Prodigies. Now these things have an oversized tail in them, provides a tremendous amount of thump that really calls the fish in. They also have a rattle chamber built in on the bottom of them, which I'm gonna show you a trick with that here in a second. And this color is the bankroll color. I actually specifically designed this color to mimic the primary forage along the west coast of Florida, which is the greenback. So you need a pack of those. The hook we're using is a BKK Predator wide gap hook, and now this is a 2-aught. And then the last thing you'll need is a 3/16-ounce tungsten nail weight. So what we're gonna do, you can see there's a little rattle chamber in there. I'm actually gonna squeeze the rattle out of there and just discard that for now. So you take this little glass rattle, you see it right there, say bye-bye to that. Now that little chamber in there is a perfect place to insert the nail weight. So you're just gonna stick the nail weight right in there like that and push it all the way in. It's got the little barbs on it, so it'll stay in there nice. Just like that. That's gonna provide a bunch of weight to this lure so you can cast it farther and kind of keep it weighted down so it's got a great action. Then you'll take your BKK 2.0 extra wide gap hook right there, and you're gonna go straight down the middle of this thing so it tracks properly. So you want it, there's a little line on the bottom of it there. Put it right through the middle of that, just half a centimeter or so into the nose. Push that right out the top, just like that. So you see it right there, and that's what's gonna allow that thing to track properly. Now you can see when you hook a fish, that lure is gonna slide up the line, and you can actually catch 10 or 15 fish on the same exact lure That's pretty much it. That is the sneak rig. Now, the rod and reel setup we're using, this is it right here. So this is a 3000 size Shimano Sustain, lightweight reel. It's got a great drag on it, super smooth. I love these reels so much. It's what I use on everything for the light tackle applications. It's fully loaded with a 300-yard spool of 12-pound cast X12 casting braid. Now, they call it X12 because it's actually made with 12 strands of braid. Most other braids out there on the market are only made with 8 or maybe 8 and a core. And because of the 12 strands of braid, they can actually, it's a smaller diameter than just about anything out there, super smooth, and it's gonna give you the farthest cast of just about any braid on the market. So I highly encourage you guys to go check the Cast X12 casting braid out. I have it on all of my reels. It is unbelievable stuff. The rod we're using is a St. Croix Triumph 7.6 medium light. Now, the medium light is awesome and has a really soft tip on there. It allows you to really fling that lure out there a mile. And then when you get a bite, it's got a nice parabolic action. You just kind of do a big sweeping hook set on them and drive that hook in and keep it tight. You don't want to snatch them. You know, the trout have a really soft mouth. And I mean, this rod absolutely crushes it out there. And it's a lot of fun to throw that super light tackle. We attached the lure with a piece of 20-pound fluorocarbon and a loop knot right there. Now you can watch the video on how to tie a loop knot in one of my other videos there, but you can see how small the loop is. Smaller the better. Minimum is key just so it doesn't get snagged on anything and the fish can't see it as well. But that's it, that's the tackle. So go out there, throw the sneak rig and crush these fish. Let's get back to it.
There's one right here, laying in that pothole. Let's see what he does. Oh, that grass might f me there. Let's get over the grass. Looks like a frog.
He didn't move.
No, he didn't. Try him. Oh God, look at them all right here. They're loaded, bro. They're loaded. They're loaded. Hold on, wait. Go, go, go. A little faster. Here. Oh, oh.
Okay.
Here he comes. Oh, yes, sir.
Got it.
I'm gonna get a double. Here we go. Oh, that's awesome, man.
That is so cool.
Yes.
Another nice trout.
Another nice trout. Let's see if I can get one here. They're stacked up just like they're supposed to be. Oh, it's so
Good
awesome.
call on speeding it up too. I was slow rolling it.
Yeah.
And then speeding it up got him to commit.
There's a bunch of them in the sand, man. Oh my God. Oh, what a hit! What a hit!
Awesome. Dude, that is so good. Nice.
Oh, he smoked it on top. Oh, it was a big one too. That's all right. They're loaded right there, man.
I'm gonna get this guy
Gotta
out.
get him off. That's a great fish.
That's a good one.
They're loaded right here, man. Just be real quiet. Oh.
Let me show this.
Yeah,
I
lipping
know,
them.
I know. It's funny. That's the bass fishing with me. But another nice trout on the 4.1
Yeah, man.
sneak
Had a
rig right
double
there.
too. God, that's awesome.
Yeah,
This
it's
is how
cool.
it's supposed to be, man. I love seeing it. They're all in that sand, man. God, that other, I mean, this is really good here, but I feel like that cove is going to be,
Yeah.
if they're here like this, I mean, this is as good as it gets though. Who cares? I know one place there are is right here.
Right.
You see, just steady reeling it. That tail's got so much thump. You can just pause it every now and then, let it drop into the hole. That'll get them to eat sometimes too. I'll show you, if I don't know if you can see that bait yet out there, but look at how much vibration that tail is putting off. It's really weedless when it's like this too. Just kind of steadily reel it right through the mullet schools and the potholes and boom. Let this wind just push us right in. I just saw two nice trout sitting right here. They just spooked out. That's a good sign. There's one. Ah, you bitch. Spooked. There's another one. Pushing out. See him right here?
Yeah, big one.
Oh, please eat it. Oh. There's one laying right here. Oh, there he goes. These ones are a little spookier. Man, they're all in here. Oh, there we go. Oh, you bitch. Just got dumped right there. Oh, he's still on there.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, sir. Fatty.
Yeah, that's a big one. Sneak rig is rushing them today, man. Best big trout day we've had in a long time. Look how fat he is too. Just solid 23 inch chunky. It's probably close to 4 or 5 pounds there.
Heck yeah, dude. Great fish, man.
That's awesome.
That's a big old mama trout there. So there you go. It's getting close to that 23 inch mark there. And so fat and healthy. Look how fat that trout is. All right, baby. Here she goes.
Good fish, brother.
Yes, sir. Let's do it again. The old sneak rig. Doing the jam. Ooh, there's trout shooting out all over the place. Oh, yes, sir. I dropped it in that hole, and that was that.
That's awesome.
Flying at me. Woo, yes, sir. That's a good way to do it, man. I was gonna say is just like reel it into the hole and then drop it.
That's another fat one.
Another fatty. Down here, baby. Oh, there he goes. That's all right. Quick release. Another 18, 19 incher. Oh, there's another one right there. Chased it out. Dude, I'm gonna just power pull down. This is dumb. We're 3 years off the red tide situation. They dumped that nasty water in late March, so we're almost right there to the 3-year anniversary. And so you notice the big. Oh, there's another one coming at me.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's a good one. The biggest trout that we're getting are up to about 23 inches, and guess what? A 3-year-old female trout, it's up to 23 inches long. And that's exactly what we were getting into here. So one more year, we're gonna have a lot of these fish will be 26 inches or bigger, and we'll be in really good shape. That's another, you know, solid 18, 19 incher there. I mean, they are just absolutely inhaling these things. Another beauty. Look how much he's got it in there. Just barely hooked, but they're absolutely crushing it, man. I think we're right on the major period right now. Just rinse and repeat in this little area here, and that's another 20 incher. I mean, really fat, healthy ones as well. See you, baby. Let's get another one. Just push that weight up in there.
My favorite way to be interrupted.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's like all we're doing is just kind of aiming for these little sandy spots. There's a bunch of mullet in this cove. You can see all I'm doing is steady reel. And he's got one there. I got one there. Oh, doubled up. Yes. It's as simple to call these, you know, idiot baits.
Oh my god.
Just throw it out there and reel it in.
This is unreal. And these are both.
And they're all up here in the shallows. You typically don't get little ones. That was so sick. I mean, I haven't had a day like this in literally 3 years, man, since before the red tide. It's so good to see these fish.
Unreal.
This is the first real warm up of the spring, and they are up here, baby. Nailing them. Just crushing them. There we go.
Oh, that one just flew off.
It's all right. Another solid 18, 19 incher. Back in she goes. Let's get another one. We're on a roll here.
This isn't any fun at all, man. I think you need to take me home now. I'm done.
Let's see if I can get another one. There's a little sandy spot right there.
Put them on the Prodigy.
Check this guy out here. He's deciding to come up and say hello for us. Oh, there he goes. Big mama, stay ready. Yeah, there's lots of food for him up here. Man, it's just been such an epic bite. You know, we just keep getting into the big trout. Best big trout day I've had in 3 years, easily. There's so many of them out here, man. It is really, really good to see. See if we can't get another one here. Like over in there. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. There he is. Oh, that's a good one there, buddy.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
They rock these things.
I mean,
there's no
they
like
are
hesitation.
thumping them.
Yeah, there's no hesitation. You just feel that tail like vibrating along, and they just.
That's a big one, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's definitely one of the bigger ones for sure.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's a really nice one. He's well over 20 there. Let me see, hold on. Ryan is on.
Yes, sir.
Nah, it's all right. Just bring him right in here.
It's a big trout.
He's nice. Nice long one. Yes, sir. All right, baby. Yeah. There's not a more violent fish on the flats than a big trout. The way they thrash around. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's all right. Let's see how long she is. That's a good one. He's over 20 for sure. Yeah, that's a 22, almost 23 there. Nice fish, man.
Heck yeah.
That's a beauty. Another freaking solid trout.
Good fish.
All right. All right, baby. There she goes. Look how they just blend in there.
Yeah, they do. They match the bottom really good.
Well, I got to tell you, this has been such an epic day. It's so good to see these trout. You know, like I said, this is something I haven't been able to do in a few years because they just got wiped out by the red tide. Notice we're catching a lot of fish right up to that like 22, 23 inch mark. There's a bunch of them, and that's because those fish would have been wiped out 3 years ago. That's a 3-year-old female trout, grow up to about 23 inches. So there's a bunch of them up here though, man. It's so just like makes my soul happy to see that they're bouncing back really good after what happened. But yeah, man, this is, what do you think, Ryan? Yeah.
You know, fishing with Tyler, he used to tell me about how this fishery was, because I moved down from Georgia, and he would tell me about these flats being covered with monster trout. And it's super cool. Look, I just had one come up on my while I'm talking to you guys. It's super cool to come out here and experience what he was talking about. So, I mean, I'll say it right now. I want to thank Tyler so much for taking me out here and everything he's done for conservation as well, too, to try and protect this fishery. So a lot of people don't realize that, but when you take care of it, I mean, you can see what we did today. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know?
Clean water, that's all it takes. One more year of clean water, we'll be in great shape. We'll have some big ones. In 2 more years, we might even have some of those pushing the 30-inch mark, but we'll see. So yeah, man. All right, Ryan, well, that was an absolute cracker of a day, like they say in Australia. I mean, we crushed the big trout out there, had some awesome opportunities, some big snook, caught a few nice snook as well. I mean, it was big trout after big trout, just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's the best day of trout fishing I've ever had in my life, by far. So I think I broke my PB twice.
Yeah, man. Well, that's what it's all about. You know, like I said, we haven't had these big trout here in Tampa Bay after the red tide of 2021, and they are coming back with a vengeance. Up to about 23 inches or so. Next year, they're going to be even bigger. I can't wait to see those guys, but they were crushing the sneak rig almost every cast.
That's cool to see.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm a bass fisherman, so in my world, we're catching bass, and it's cool to see Tyler. He saw that rig. He said, dude, I got an idea for that, and dude, it paid off. We caught some monsters.
Yeah, man. What's up? So this is day 2. Welcome back. I came out here by myself this morning because the conditions just looked too good. I couldn't stand it just sitting at home. As you can see, the cloud cover is kind of built in a little bit. It's still nice and calm. The water's warmed up quite a bit. It's like in the high 60s, which is perfect for the first time in months to do one of my favorite things, and that's throw topwater plugs. Now this is the Cast 20-gram OG. This thing crushes the big trout. I've caught some big giant gators in other parts of the state, but I haven't had a chance to throw it around here yet. Now this looks like a walk the dog kind of style bait, which you can do. However, this bait was developed on the Great Barrier Reef. I've been throwing the 120, 150 gram version that's about, you know, a foot long or so, to giant trevallies and all kinds of stuff there. And what you do is you just kind of do a big sweep on the rod tip, and it actually darts down and does this bubble trail on one sweep, and it makes this crazy sound, and it crushes the fish. It's kind of a new thing a lot of bass fishermen don't know about, and saltwater fishermen, the stick bait. So we're gonna go out there today, throw this stick bait, see if we can't catch some big gator trout. So stay tuned, let's get after it. All right, well, as you can see, I mean, it is just barely enough to get my boat in here right now, but that's exactly when you want to come up here. It's, you know, like I said, early spring, and these fish push as shallow as they can possibly go. They'll go up into these potholes and stuff that are way up on the flats, where on low tide you need an airboat or you need to walk to them for like half a mile sometimes, and they'll be stuck up on the flat. So as soon as that tide gets up high enough for the boat to get in here, the fish are already there. And a sign of that is mullet. So I don't know if you've seen any mullet jumping around behind me, but they're all over this flat right here. They're just starting to wake up. Now what we're gonna do is aim for, I'm gonna slow down here because there's some sandy spots. So if you look right there, that's a pothole. That's a little sandy spot. So if you get a pothole up on the flats like this with some mullet, that's exactly where you want to throw the old topwater. Oh, I almost got myself. That's where you want to throw the old topwater. Just throw it way past it and work it just like I showed you with that little sweep, and they should come up and smack it. So let's see if we can get a few bites here. Here we go. All right, so check this out. I just want to show you guys how to work this thing. You know, the typical walk the dog style is when you twitch the rod tip like this and see how it kind of goes back and forth like that. But that's not what I like to do with this lure. This stick bait's designed a little bit differently. What you're gonna do instead of that is just point the rod tip right at that bait and just sweep. And see what it does? It's got a nice bubble trail, and it kind of darts around like that, jumps out of the water every now and then. That looks just like a mullet or a bait fish getting out of the way. And I'll tell you what, it is something these fish are not really accustomed to seeing. It's not that mechanical action that you see with so many other topwater plugs. You got a little darting action, and that little bubble slurp is what it's all about. And these fish just crush it, man. Everything from giant trevally to trout. So we're gonna go up there and see if we can't get some big dogs here. Stand by. Oh, there he is. Nice. Nice fish. Awesome, man. Big old trout. Yes. Excellent. Crushed it. That is what I'm talking about right there, man. Really nice fish. Any of these trout you catch up here are gonna be the big dogs. Oh, we got to come off. We got F-35s flying over our head. That didn't spook him. Where is he? Look at that thing. America. That is great stuff right there. That first hook fell out. Nice fish, man. That's the biggest topwater trout I've caught in Tampa Bay in a hot minute here. All right, what a beautiful trout. Thank you so much for playing, big girl. Get your, oh, she's ready to rock here. That did not take long. Once we got in the spot, it was fish on. Look how they just blend in down there. Isn't that crazy? Super fun. Let's do that again. I mean, it's super, super shallow up here. It's low tide coming in, but you can see all the mullet jumping around in front of me here. A lot of times, if you're not used to it, if you think you're too shallow, you're probably not shallow enough. Those fish are up there, man, in a foot of water. And then they'll just go and sit down in a pothole that's, you know, a few inches deeper. That's where they're gonna be sitting. Oh, I just got another one. Yes! Nice! Oh man, that's sick. God, there's nothing like catching a big trout on top. He's way out there. Come here, baby. Oh, the drag ripper. That's 2 casts in a row, man. That is what's up. Like I said, any of these trout are gonna be, you know, in that, most of them anyway, in that 18 to 20 plus, you know, 22, 24 inch class. This one's right there in it too. Any smaller than that, they tend to stay off the edges because instinctually they know the ospreys can get them. This is probably an 18 incher here, smaller end of the range, but he took a good swipe at it there. There he goes. Quick release, we'll take it. There he goes, beautiful. 2 and 2 casts. Love it. Let's see if we can get the hat trick. They are over there. All right, well, this bite is firing off. I'm gonna get my buddy Ryan to come back out here so he can get a little taste of this too, because it's just too good. I'm gonna text him right now and see if he wants to come out. So let's see. All right, I'm back here at the dock. Ryan just showed up. Gonna go back out and see if we can't whack these trout on top water. They're just starting to bite. Tide's coming in. What's up, Ryan?
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Good, man.
You good? You ready?
Yeah, at it again.
At it again. Let's see
Yes,
if we
sir.
can't go
Let's
get
go.
them. They're crushing the OG, man. So
Heck yeah, that's what I want to see, some topwater trout.
yes, sir. Let's go get them. Here we go. Back at it. Just put Ryan on his ass over there. All right. So one thing you want to do, really, before you get out here, if you're going to be putting these big trout up on the deck, is make sure that deck is nice and wet. Because, and your hands too. You know, you can just kind of dip them in the water, but when you lay these big trout down, their scales come off a lot, and they're so sensitive. You really want to make sure you're grabbing them with a wet hand. See, my hand's nice and wet, and the deck's wet when you lay it down. Otherwise, their scales will kind of stick to that deck. It's really not good for them. I've actually caught trout before where somebody grabbed them with a dry hand, and you could see a handprint swimming through the water out there. Like somebody caught it a couple days before. It looked like a glove swimming through the water, but what it was, somebody grabbed onto that trout with a dry hand, and all the scales came off in his hand, and that opens them up to infection and stuff like that. So make sure those decks and your hands are nice and wet when you're handling these things. Keep them healthy. They definitely weren't stacked like they were the other day, but they were still.
You hit something, so
Yeah, you hit it. You got it. Yeah. Whoa!
Hell yeah. That's awesome, dude. I heard that.
Yeah, nice, decent one. I knew it wouldn't take too long. Solid 20-incher.
Dude, that's
There
badass.
you go. Yeah, look at that.
Damn.
He came up, took a swipe at it, and those hooks
And
just.
that's a big trout, too.
Yeah,
Dude, that's...
he's gonna be something to take off the hook.
He is going to be something like that.
Hopefully it'll just come off.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
How big are you? 20?
Hell, you're just laying there.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's 20, 21 maybe?
Yeah.
There you go, another one. It's funny, they're coming up and swiping at this thing.
Yeah. That little 10, I bet you they'd nail. And then
Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. But now they're eating the 20, so, or the 20 gram. So there you go, there's another one.
That's badass.
As you can see, I came out here and picked up my homie, Ryan
Yes, sir.
Hanks.
I love seeing that, man. This is what we use for spotted bass. It's awesome seeing trout smoke that.
Yeah.
Especially big ones like that.
Told him the bite was on, and he was like, all right, I'll come back out for day 2.
If
All
I
right.
must. This is awesome.
All right, well,
That's cool, man.
that was the first cast back here in the spot. Kind of cloudy all day. And when it's cloudy all day, I will throw the topwater all day. It's about, what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something?
Yeah, it's late.
I was catching them at noon, I was catching them at 10. Like everyone thinking, oh, you got to throw topwater first thing in the morning. Well, these trout are up here super shallow no matter what. It's not like they have any chance to go down. And they're so aggressive in this warm water that if a little bait fish is darting around their face, they don't care. Oh, there's another one.
That's awesome, dude.
Let's see if he comes back. Might have stung him. Oh, he's still there, I think. Oh, he's still there. Don't see him.
That's awesome.
I bet I'll get one right here. Oh, as soon as I said that, oh God, I stung that one though. That was a better fish there.
How are you getting so many bites on that? I'm not getting any bites.
This thing calls him in. Oh, there he is. There's another one.
That's awesome.
That other one that hit it was bigger for sure. This one's not, he's not small. Look at him, barely fighting.
Crazy. You got that one.
Yeah.
It's not a bad one.
I don't know. They just love to roll all up in the line. Look how violent he is. He didn't do any fighting, so he's going to be super fired up here when I bring him in. Oh, man.
Not gonna eat my
There we go.
today, is that the deal?
There you go, another 20-incher.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. Thanks for playing. I think they're just fired up, and this thing is calling them in, you know. With that one, you got to go, if you get it past them, they're going to hit it, but this thing makes all that noise, that bubble trail. They're probably coming at it from 10 feet away. Oh, right there, I saw that. Oh, they're back. Oh, God! Oh, whoa!
That was a good one.
Jeez!
That was a goodie.
God, he's freaking going crazy down there.
Yeah, that was a goodie.
Oh my God!
Trout.
They're just like swiping at this thing. I've got him hooked in the tail or something. I told you I'd get one. Golly, that's what, 4 casts in a row I've gotten bit.
Crazy. That's a big trout.
That is a big trout.
Look at that thing. That's
Man, it snagged him on the way out again. All right.
You like taking off the hook like that, don't you?
Oof. Let's see how long you are. He's got a bunch of sea lice on him. So he's 23, that one. Man, they're crushing this thing. And it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon again. So for all you people, again, thinking that you need to only throw top water first thing in the morning, I think it's just like a little finger mullet. And they're like, what the hell is this thing doing out here? Boom. There he is. Oh, he's on there. Oh, that's a good one there. Oh man, that's a good fish. That's a good fish there.
Yeah.
You love to just roll all up in the line. Man, that's a good one. That might be the biggest one so far there.
Yeah.
That's a really nice fish. That might be 24 there. Bring it in there, baby. Wow, he's big. That's a good one, man. That's a real one, man. Let's see, how big are you? Ooh, I'm sliding around that nice wet deck. So, there's his nose is right on it. Pinch the tail down. He's right there at 24. The cast OG 20 gram. Doing it. This is officially the biggest trout I've caught in Tampa Bay in 3 years.
That's badass.
And they just are gonna keep slowly but surely getting bigger. 100% letting all of these fish go. That is a big, important breeder fish. I guarantee you that's a female. The males do get that big. A really big male will be that big, but it takes the males a lot longer to get that size. Just came up there and walloped that topwater. There she goes. And off she goes. That's what I'm talking about.
Fish, man.
Whew. Here, throw that thing out there.
You want me to?
Yeah.
You throw this for a second?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so the bite was so good this morning, you know, caught a few fish on top. I decided to call Ryan up and see if he wanted to come out for round 2 today. And sure enough, he wasn't busy, so I brought him out here. And we've already caught like 7 or 8 big ones and a true like almost 24-incher on top water. It's super fun. I mean, they're actually hitting the top water better than the soft plastics right now. It's that little that top water just makes this sound, and it sounds like a bubble trail, and it sounds like a trout popping the top, and I'm sure they're coming in from 10-15 feet away, and then boom, just blowing up on it. So yeah, man, we'll see if Ryan, I gave him, we only got one of these top waters on board.
Trout that just followed.
Oh, we had one that followed up.
Yeah, what we're throwing is the 20 gram OG right here. This is something, I don't know if Tyler has told you this, but we use giant size of these on the Great Barrier Reef for GT.
Yeah, I told him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's just a different action. They don't really get to see this much out here. They see a lot of walk the dog, but this just has a totally different action.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's been pretty effective for Tyler.
sure.
He was whooping my butt.
Well, it's, you know, those mechanical like top water plugs that you get, they just go and they're obviously really effective, but this one shimmies around, makes a bubble trail, jumps out of the water. It looks a lot more natural. And obviously these finicky Tampa Bay trout that have seen just about everything are smashing it. So it's proof in the pudding, and it's about what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. They've been hitting it all day. It is awesome. Yeah, man. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you like what you see,
like and subscribe. It really helps me out. We got more awesome content coming at you on the Waterman's Way YouTube channel, so stay tuned and we'll catch you on the next one.